Are we live? Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Let's get it. So, Isaiah came on in the building. Isaiah, did you have to recover from Friday night? Is that what it is? Drinking on the job. Isaiah was working Friday night, I believe. Recollecting and recovering. Came on in the building too. We had a great Friday night. One thing that has really stuck with me from Friday is having to do a couple different things that most traders do not do. I mean, that's trading, right? Trying to do what most are not doing, and that is stopping out and adding to winners. One of the big flaws with my trading thus far on the whiteboard. Don't eat like a bird, shit like a rhino. So, size into winners, A-plus setups. Hell of a stream, Kayvon. Yes. Let's keep it up. It was too much fun. Kayvon stayed up way past his bedtime. But he was working that backside. And Kayvon just fiddling over the weekend with his mind on the market. Bored as you could be. See, Kayvon's got to be working. He's got to be working some of these slow trades all throughout the day. Otherwise, he's waiting for that 24-hour market. That's what he's anxiously awaiting for. Mr. Doug in the building. Good morning, Doug. Isaiah, you got the funds added. Sweet. I am not there with you yet. Planning to be. But I may be. I'm going to take a stab at one or two trades today. And I may paper trade some too, as I'm practicing sizing into winners. But yes, let's get it. Let's hit the ground running. Make sure you're conditioned mentally for this market. Do what the average trader does not do. That is, stop out well, have good stops, size into winners. Kayvon up at 3 this morning. Tried to get sleep, but just kept looking at the phone, looking at tickers. I believe Kayvon's an addict, man. D-Gens. This is the D-Gen chat room. Just a bunch of D-Gens in here. All right, let's go through a couple tickers. We got 5 minutes. This one you may like, Kayvon. Duolingo, D-U-O-L. This one's hangover, but it's a very high-priced hangover. Man, this thing can move some points, though. This thing is up from the close 400 up to 480. So we could see some profit taken, tight risk for some decent reward on that. Mean diversion trade there. Wolf with the 65% short interest. I'm still watching it. I don't think I'm going to take a long there. But monitoring it, if you are taking a long at it, what I would do is size down. The stop would probably be like 446. Previous close, and try to let that thing move throughout the day. Few little cheapy plays moving. NITO, a little spike up 28 cents to 63 cents. PLRZ I'm looking at for a potential hangover trade as well. PLRZ, this is a lowish float though. Don't like that. $1 is holding up fairly well. Man, that one hit the 120 on Friday. Pulled back to 65 cents. Was beautiful. Had a nice ramp into the after hours close and kind of heavy right now in a little bear flag. One being some support, but 125.30 resistance. D is in dog puke. Oh, here we go. For Kayvon this morning. A, dog puke T. Couldn't think of anything there. ADPT. Up this morning, hangover play, hit the magic 20-cent area on Friday, hanging over. The tight risk there is roughly 10.15, 10.10 to 10.20 there for potential profit take and fade. I do the likes of that one. Then there's a couple others. I mean, ASTS is kind of looks like a decent-ish fader today as well. Right now it's heavy under the previous close. Doug tried for a stab at NCNA this morning. Let's see. Yeah. Pre-market long for a small loss. Couldn't locate any shorts using CPro. What, did they not have any inventory? Good job taking that loss though. But look at this. The 20-cent area is where you start seeing a lot of upper shadows against the highs. Kind of started fade and unwinding from there. So good job stopping out well. Yeah, that's why shorts are nice, Doug, because you can oftentimes get that. You could just react to that backside move. Being the backside boys in here. All right, we got 2 minutes till the market opens up. I'm only probably going to be able to take one trade in the live account this morning until I get funds in there. Then I may practice some trades on the paper. Today I do not want to wick anything. So we went over Friday. Wicking nothing. Not top taking. But stopping out well. We will if we have to. It is what it is. You're just going to do that from time to time. But Kayvon mentioned, let's have a good week. Good green week. And even if it's not green, it should be a green week. But we're not going to have green trades. The idea, every trade's not going to be green. We are going to have green trades. Not every trade's going to be green. Just focus on the sum. Not marrying anything. And we should be A-okay. Hearing the name Pony, I know, man. After you've taken a couple L's on a ticker that just psychs you out. Yeah, I did see it this morning. I just didn't even, similar to you, just didn't even want to bring it up because some of these tickers, it's just got to blacklist them. Their movement's just tricky. It's hard to get involved with them. And then if you've experienced too much pain on a ticker, you just don't even want to hear the name. It's like an X, right? It's like a bad X. Get out of here, Pony. All right, I think out of the gates, I can't even really trade DUOL being a $500 ticker. I do like that one, though. 80PT, I like that one. Let me check and see what I got going here. It is ETB. I do like that. DUOL as well. Okay. Yeah, I will say that has always been like the difficult thing for me to do. Not just let the winners run, but sizing into them. Market's now open. I'm mainly watching 80PT right now. Out of the gates, I'd like to hit that potentially on short for an unwind throughout the day. Man. All right. I went ahead and got filled on it at you gotta be shitting me. Alright, I'm going to set stop. This is a good place to get involved with this if you guys are not involved with it. Risk is like previous high a day, 1020, up and over 1020s. It's good risk for the unwind. Kind of wanted to hit it again up there, but That would be breaking rules, so I'm not going to do it. All right, 1022 stop in place there. Keep on. Y'all just experienced some deer in headlights right there. I was like, what the hell? You gotta be shitting me. Monday morning, hit something. As soon as I hit it, jump in 20 cents. These hangovers usually just snap pretty quick, so I wanted to be involved some there. Oh, man. Bob, good morning. Good morning. This morning's looking great. All right. ASTS. See, why couldn't I just get involved with something like this? Snapping 70 cents. That's what I was looking for. Snap, 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 snap. Kayvon, DUOL, red to green. Okay. Interesting there. That one is moving so damn quick. Look, you could probably... What are you thinking, Kayvon? Hitting this spike a little bit? If that one's whipping 3-4 points at a time, so be careful there. Wolf pulled back to its previous close. We're seeing a lower shadow there. It's bouncing off of that. Nice $5 spread. Kayvon loves that $5 spread. PLRZ, that penny play kind of hangover, spiking up. Big upper shadow up towards 150, looking heavy. PLRZ, that one we were taking a look at. It is looking heavy. It's got this 125 to 30 resistance now, and now that big upper shadow there. So we could see that continue to hold up. Man, ASTS. A thing of beauty. Yeah, big spread there, DUL. God dang it. All right, let's see what else is going on. Kayvon's watching BDX for a curl, looking to scoop that up. Are you involved with it yet? What are you looking for entry-wise for that to get to? WOLF, still bouncing there. Man, with the short interest, just very nice. It's probably going to be a buy on sell-offs like that, just because shorts are looking to get out. Looking to get out. You traded it Friday, still curling? Yep. BCRX hitting some resistance. Not bad here. BCRX, lower flip play though. That's what it appears like. PLRZ still pretty good. Got that major upper shadow into a lot of resistance. Still not too bad right there. Let's take a look at Pony. Not trading it. We're just taking a look. Red to green move. Tricky Pony. ADPT, the one I'm involved with. Can't do anything but laugh. Because normally, you guys know, I wait to see if we're going to get a pop. And did not. sell off. It did not sell off like some of these other hangovers. It's not bad to like stab at them real small just in case. All right, where's our volume at, guys? Where be the volume? Kinda on Wolf. Kind of on Pony. I think that's where a lot of the volume is. Wolf and Pony. Did not want to focus Pony, did you, Isaiah? Man, I'm rooting for you today, Isaiah. Stay patient. I know you're live with the account today. I'm rooting for you. It's so far it would pay to have not taken a trade right out of the gates. Man, WW is spiking back up again. Good old Weight Watchers, little penny play. What a massive red to green move on Wolf. Man, I wish I just had the balls to take it. Down there. Bob, NITO looking short. Yeah, that one from this morning. Yeah, and I like what it did Friday as well. We spiked up. Gave it all back. So we could monitor that one for just a straight up move here. See if we can get involved with it. Any kind of a spike looks pretty good for the pullback. Man, that was very similar to WW. Like, just make sure you're getting the spike here to short into, not weakness. Pony still leg on up. 11.25, we nearly hit. Magic 20-cent area. I'll stop talking about that one. Kayvon, you working DUOL? I mean, DUOL looks pretty good. I mean, if I could trade a few different tickers this morning, I'd probably be hitting that for, I don't know. It wouldn't be a lot of shares knowing that thing's got a 3-point spread. It would probably be like 5 to 10 shares. Wolf at 480. PLRZ trying to hang in there. Kayvon's eyeball and BDX if it can dip a little bit. Dip a little bit further. How's the SPY doing? SPY's dipping. I feel like such an idiot. I feel like such an idiot. I really like this trade, though. I think I got confirmation now, so I may try to do the uncomfortable here. Throw another 50 out on it. It's down to the lows, 80 PT. I don't like how this one whipped up to 10.05, but I do like the upper shadows it just put in there against Friday's resistance. Love you, Bob. That's great. Give me those nice quotes when I make some money on this, though. I love it, though. Yeah, it's true. Making mistakes, sharpening the tools. It really is true. I really couldn't believe it. Look at this look at the volume wick down here on it. As soon as I take a short, just choo, straight up. I mean, which honestly was the entry I wanted. That's like the crazy dichotomy that's fighting inside of me. I'm like, just imagine this is the deer in headlights in that moment. I'm like, I don't even really want this here, but it's kind of like a FOMO trade-ish in a way, but I kind of still have the tight risk up there. I mean, some of these hangovers involve getting a starter at a entry that you really wouldn't like to take otherwise, because you're not really shorting the euphoria on these a lot of times. Normally they will just ASTS, like snap out of the gates a lot of times. So when that happened, I'm thinking, well, shit, this is exactly where I want it up here. But I can't add to a loser. If this is a loser, I don't know. You guys heard Coin the other night. He said you can add it. He considers it a zone. Even if he's red on it, he still considers him adding to a winner if it's in a zone that he wants. So maybe I have to rethink that a little bit. I don't know. It can be a slippery slope, as you guys are probably aware, though. Or I could do like my title suggests and have patience, like Kayvon said. All right. Well, I'm trying to get more shares on it, but it ain't happening. Where's that order at? 976. I'll leave it there for now. To size into it and just kick back. Isaiah, forcing yourself to wait for perfect entries, the A+ setups. Yeah, I got you. I don't know if we've seen one of those quite yet this morning, which means you're probably not working anything, are you? Yeah, this ASTS is like pretty much the hangover I was looking for this morning. Like, okay, it's selling off a little bit, but, I mean, it's sold off a whole nother point otherwise, so, you know what I'm saying? It's okay with these, maybe with smaller share size. Like, I have a rule, if I'm going to get involved with them at an entry that it's not ideal, at least size down a little bit. With a large account, that would make sense. I mean, PLRZ is not terrible right here. Got so much resistance overhead, making a low or high. 5 minutes, beautiful here. We got all these upper shadows into the 130s. It's not terrible. See, right now I would want to take profits potentially on this. But I think I need to do, like I said, do what the average trader does not do. If you want to make some money trading, that is, hit this thing again. It's going to lower the win rate. I can't get another fill though unless I chase it on the market. Doug, you're seeing a big the average trader doesn't lock in and stop out high a day. That's too funny. I know. We got to do a lot of things that the average trader is not doing, right? AKA me. I need to not do what I've been doing. Stopping out the highs, taking baby profits on the way down. Because look, consider it like this. And thank you, Doug, you got 925. That actually makes sense, 925. The 920s area being a big buyer. There was this trader I was watching this video the other day. Older feller, was talking about how, look, if you want to be a better trader, start putting your entries at where your stop loss would be. Like on the long side, for instance. So if you were going to long something like this, rather than long it right now, long it at where the stop would be. So maybe that would be in the magic 20s. So, you know, for example, it would have worked great for me today. Had I have had my entry closer up and over 10 versus the stop being up there at 1020, it worked out very well. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit this again on this pop right here. So imagine if you're in something like on the long side and it keeps selling off lower and lower. What are your emotions telling you? Your emotions are, well, I'll speak for myself. My emotions are telling me, okay, that you can better your average. You can better your average getting involved with this, size into a little bit more. Like, it's more comfortable to size in now to a play that's a loser rather than a green trade. Like, this is uncomfortable for me to do. But we got to reverse that. You got to do the opposite. In trading, it's all about doing like pretty much the opposite of what you think you should do. When something goes up, instead of buying it, sell it. All right, I got filled adding into this winner some shares. Average is now 973, which I don't like at all. That's why I don't like doing this. When I had near a 980 average. Let's see if it works out today. All right, Bob called NITO. Yeah, good sell off there. NITO, good job. Kayvon, small long on BDX. He's been eyeballing that one. All right, where's a lot of this volume at? ICCT I see is moving a little bit. Z-Car trying to climb back in the game. I mean, this is not unusual right here. What'll happen is traders are getting eager on a Monday to trade something, and they're like, well, nothing is holding up this morning. Let's go back to what was spiking before. So they'll get involved with something like this. Bob, Z-Car long. What's the stop on it? I mean, it's not bad right here. It's got a lower high. Or a higher low, rather. And breaking 920. Magic area. Bob, what in the world? Are you pumping a chat room over there? Yeah, nice pattern there. Dude, if you get a halt up, Bob, I'm going to be super pumped for you. What in the hell? Congratulations, Bob. If you don't mind me adding here, Bob, let's I've been going over my vulnerabilities and some things I struggle with. So let's make sure you're focused in on not turning this into a long-term investment. Great trade. I don't know. Nobody knows where this thing's going to go. And I don't know for your trading, what are you thinking about doing here? Are you going to scale out along the way, profit side? You going to try to let this thing run a little bit? You going to do a single out entry or single exit? You're in at 920, stop loss right at the average, 920. Nice. All right. I mean, yeah, you're probably good there. Z-Car. I mean, I got some 1050 resistance marked off on it. It had that big move on Thursday. That's why a lot of traders are getting excited here again. Yeah, it's a riskier play, so not having too much size there is probably not a bad thing. Once you get up to the $11, $12 range, it's going to be kind of dicey. You're getting up into a territory with bag holders, so you're going to create some resistance up there. ADPT, I'm trying to work this one. I mean, I like it. What I was explaining to you guys earlier about setting the stops, pretty much like your entries should be at your stops and vice versa. I'm trying to focus in on that a little bit here. Not being too eager to take that off. Coin in the building. NVDA might cave into 111. All right, NVDA. Coin's looking for some upper shadows here. Resistance, previous close at 114.50. Yeah, I like these kind of trades a lot. Could cave into 111. NVDA. Yeah, this is what I see right here, coin. You seen something similar? Like 114.20. It's kind of the descending triangle base on Friday. Z-car resumption is 958.10. All right, let's watch it. Cheering you on, Bob. Excited for you. I mean, it might just now be getting going, you know? See what she does. Up towards 11. See, I take these, if I'm in these kind of trades, I take profits way too early because I just don't ever trust them. I probably won't even give any good advice here. I'd probably be taking it all. These are Coin's favorite trades, as we found out on Friday. Yeah, I got that too. Coin marked off there right around that 10:30-40. Z-car heading on up. Come on down, as Bob Barker would say. PONY, triple topping, pony. Dude, Z-car coin, I would never have the balls to short this thing. Absolutely never. I mean, I get it. It is, especially after that move on Thursday from like a few dollars to 18. It's gonna have a lot of resistance heading up there. I don't know, too risky. Maybe it would be a decent size down. 80 PT, come on! I need you to stay heavy. I need it really to get under 950. Stay heavy down there. Wow, I really can't believe that I'm actually doing one of these things correctly. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. All right. It's trying to hold this 950. It's really trying to hold that 950, though. I'm going to give her time. I can't stick around too long today, guys. It's my birthday today. I know the wife wants to hang out with me. Probably shouldn't be on here at all. But I'm married to the game, as we found out Friday. Married to the game. Oh, PLRZ, man. Yeah, that was beautiful. Dropping 20 cents there. Z-car, it's going to be hard to take the eyes off of that, but let's flip through a few other tickers real quick. GPUS climbing all the way up to its pre-market highs. That was one that faded all morning. This was one of the penny plays. GPUS, so that may be a play. We'll take a closer look there in just a little bit. Thank you, Isaiah, in all caps. I appreciate that. Love the green team. I ain't gonna leave you guys hanging. Do my best to never leave you hanging. I wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging a few weeks ago when I went to Caesars with some family and I was playing blackjack till like 5 a.m. I was like, dude, I gotta be with the green team in a couple hours. I gotta get back. But that one was difficult. That was difficult. Probably should never trade on like an hour or two of sleep. Sold Z car, 20% gain. Heck yeah, let's go. So you had a 920 entry. What was the exit there? GPUS, snapping. GPUS might be alright against like 450 at this point. I'll be right back, guys. You got an 11:10 exit. It's a battle at Zakar. Yeah, that sounds like a battlefield. The Battle of Zakar. 11:10. I mean, yeah. Good job. Great work there. All right, GPUS. That one, not a bad play right there. GPUS. Kinda descending triangle. Yeah, keep alerting your plays, guys. Yeah, that's not bad right here, GPUS. Not bad. My ADPT curling a little bit. I'm thinking about it. Need that one to stay heavy. I'll keep an eyeball peeled over there. Need her to stay heavy though. If she doesn't, I might have to take her off early. We'll see. No inventory over at GPUS. Thanks, Kayvon. I feel it. I'm feeling it. The 30's not as fun. 25 was a good year. I liked being 25. 31 ain't so good. I wake up and I'm like, what the hell did I do in my sleep? Why do I feel kinks in my neck every morning and the back ache? And what am I doing? Am I like wrestling myself or something? IVF popping up over VWAP. Okay. All right, IVF, what's going on here? IVF on the daily is pretty good. Good, Bob, you're seeing it. Yeah, you would take the short GPUS. You're starting to see these things well. 275, good resistance on IVF. Bob's like, dude, I wake up every morning wondering what the hell happened last night. Yeah, I just remember feeling no pain in the mid-20s. But now every morning I'm like, what am I going to have to stretch today? All right, Pony's sitting around 1150. That's Friday's highs. Be mindful of that. ADPT. Dang it. All right, 250 did try to hold there. Hoping she's going to be met with resistance. Hope is my favorite word in trading. No. Let's pray. She's met with some resistance for the fade today. All right, I'm going to have to adjust the stop here on it to 990. Has to do with your diet. All right, yeah, I can believe that. What are you eating these days? Give me some tips. Okay, GPUS still setting heavy on 4. Trying to hold 4, kind of heavy there. Z-Car is kind of looking done at this point. Pony broke through. Yeah, this is why Pony's so tricky. We break up and through the 1120s, and then it's a fake out breakout. Start selling off from there. Like, why can't I just get involved with the ASTS hangovers of the world? Why? Look at this. Just sell off and stay heavy all day. Get the 2630 short into the 24s now. The market makers know what we're getting involved with. PLRZ, beautiful. Beautiful upper resistance and fade there. Oh, I can get down with the carnivore diet. Just eat nothing but bacon all day. Isaiah, what is yeah, eggs, definitely. Salt water and coffee. All right. BUJA. Yeah. It's so thin. I mean, these are crazy, dude. These things happening on like 2,000 shares, going up 5 points like that. That action's too manipulated. Feel like you're in your 20s again. Damn. Just eating beef, eggs, bacon. Salt water and coffee. I'm going to have to look into that. You had pizza last week, the new job, and hurt for the first time in months. Oh, God. That's probably my problem, then. I have pizza probably once a week. IVF is decent. It's curling up right now. It's not bad. A lot of pre-market resistance. Not bad for a short, and it's got the daily resistance all up in this range as well. So that's not too bad up there. Yeah, it could be halted, but there's just no volume there anyways. Some minutes it doesn't even have any shares traded. Oh, what a lovely market we're in right now. IVF is the main one, just hitting highs right now. Got some speed on it, up towards 290s. Yeah, that speed's good. It's what you look for. It may try to break these highs and top out around 320. Z-Car does seem done. I mean, maybe the short there would be kind of risking 1120. But again, it's like one of those plays you'd have to really size down to manage that risk well. GPUS is still heavy on 4. GPUS heavy on 4. Monitor that. Pony against like 1120s. Up there is going to be kind of tough. Kayvon's BDX, red to green getting close. Nice. You started that, didn't you? You got a starter there. BDX, red to green would be good. Nice work. RR. Some volume on RR. Got a lot of 230 support. Wow. Last week's market is kind of bleeding over into today. It kind of sucks. Kayvon's looking at TSN maybe for a bounce. Not bad, risking the lows down there. Yeah. Yeah, Z-Car definitely. Yeah, TSN's not bad. $10.50 is tough resistance there on it now. But it's trying to hold up this kind of trend that it formed earlier on. But volume looks to have waned out there. 10.50 is decent resistance. Alright, Pony, 20 cent, magic 20 cent area could be resistance on that as well. Maybe head and shoulders forming on Pony. DUOL, if you like that 5-point spread, that may be curling on down now. Yeah, that PLRZ was good. It's only been like a couple decent plays. ASTS Hangover, one of them. Alright, GPUS. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a day to be over trading, so be mindful of that. IVF. Yeah, there we go. Got that speed on it up towards 3. It actually hit 3. Now she's pulling back on in. You remember what we were talking about? The average trader, what they'll do is they'll set their stop up here at the pre-market highs rather than their entry. So what we want to start doing is maybe putting our entry where the stop would be. And oftentimes they will, the market makers just push these things up there anyways, you know. Oftentimes you just push up towards these areas. Man, that is like $3 down to 250s. That would have been fun. GPUS, Bob, long 419. Got the moving averages crossover. It was really holding that 4, very strong. So once you got that bullish volume coming in, I can see that. Bob's just on a roll today. GPUS coming up towards the highs. What's the profit target there, Bob? Bob's got the crystal ball this morning. Short percent of the float is up towards 16% on GPUS. That's why it's having a hard time selling off. Man, sad face on ADPT. God bless it, man. Once I hit that ASTS, though, minus the T, the ASTS, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Just get the heaviness all day. Not the curl all the way back around. Bullseye, how long can you keep it inactive? I don't know the answer to that. I'm sure client services will get back to you pretty quick on that, though. If you just reach out to them, email them. Man. Yeah, that one's annoying. Oh, well. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out entirely I know I'm going to be sizing into winners, but just how far to let some of these work. How far to let some of them work before, I don't know. You're taking profits on the way, for instance. ASTS, like right now, right near support line. Had I hit that, probably take a good chunk off there. But gotta let them work. If you're going to see the account grow, gotta change some things. Gotta let these winners run. Gonna stop out of some, like this one even. May stop out of it. But the ones that work out, it's really going to grow the account. GPUS, is that one up and over the highs yet? Yeah, 16% short interest. I mean, 450. decent support on it. That's pre-market highs. Seen a lot of upper shadows, upper wicks up towards the 490s, but I mean, it could easily see it getting up and over 5. Now that it's that close towards $5, you may get the spike up and over 5. It may be a fake out breakout up and over that area, but taking the long and short of it, Bob. Man, I love it. That is the right mindset. That is the right mindset. No objectivity, no bias. Taking the long signal at 419 like you did, and then into the euphoria, taking the reverse side of it. Just have a good stop on it. You don't want to hold it something like this short that could squeeze indefinitely. That's why people get scared of shorting, but as long as you have a stop in place, you'll be all right. Bullseye, no, not really. I think I've discovered since starting the account in January. I mean, because if you fund it with 200 or 300, like where I'm at now, there's no margin for error. You're gonna have to pretty much swing for the fences, and you can't take any big losses because you're gonna have if you have the fees and the $85 fee at the beginning of the month. There's no margin for error. I can't trade how I kind of want to. If you gotta trade swinging for the fences, it's not going to have good implications on your account. Yeah, you gotta probably. I really think you're good at 1,000, as long as you're consistent. That is. See, I was going sideways. I was going sideways on the account, and the fees ate me up. So you gotta make sure you're working the green trades. So learned a lot with it, and we're going to be going back and very confident I'm going to be hitting the ground running because these winners, like this pony right here, this kind of a move, when we get it, guys, I'm milking it. It's not going to be every trade, and it might not come but like once a week. But when I get that trade, I'm going to be working it, promise you. I'm ready. And that means I'm probably going to be stopping out more. Like this ASTS here this morning too. That probably means I'm going to stop out more because like the trade I'm working right now kind of curled back around a little bit. Maybe it works today, maybe it doesn't, but I have to adjust the stop on it. You got to bring the stops, you got to be tighter. So the win rate's going to be going down some. But the winning trade I'm going to be making points on. Telling you guys, like we said this morning, you got to do what the average trader is not doing. The average trader is not stopping out well, and they're not sizing into their winners. And that's something I have done poorly for a long time. I've never really added to a winner because it messes me up emotionally. But trading is all about messing those emotions up. Got to mess them up. Noticing Enjoyer, good morning. Good morning. Great morning to you. And good discipline to wait till power hour to trade some more, taking the profits and sitting tight until a little bit later on. Good job. TSN, Kayvon, maybe a sloppy second. Could be a sloppy second entry, risking the lows down there. Man, IVF, dude. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Put the stop where the exit would be, or put the entry where the exit would be, where the stop would be, and watch these things just pull right up to them. Like, rather than me hitting this on the way up at like 260, like, okay, 260 and the stop's going to be over high day. Wait for the high day to come in. Take the short up there. Ah, wow. All right. Yeah, I'm about to be out at ADPT, all out. Curled all the way back around. My goodness. I'm pretty happy with the practice and sizing into that, though. And reducing the risk on it, bringing that down. Overall, I'm fairly happy with that trade. Z-Car. Oh my god. Z-Car bouncing off this bottom trend, broke up through the highs. Isaiah's going to have to... it's tough, man. Yeah, not a lot of good opportunities today so far. At all. Yeah, it's tough, Bullseye. It's tough. But take the opportunity to do like Enjoyer saying, just trade a lot on the sim. That's what I'm gonna be probably doing the rest of this week, because I gotta be practicing a few things. I gotta put into practice a few things. You did the sim for a long time, can't work due to chronic health issue. I'm sorry to hear that, Bullseye. Oh, yeah, like this guy's. I'm not gonna cry over a loser when this could have been what happened, you know? Sizing into this, up 2 points. One of the ones I was watching, so I'm not gonna cry over that. Just want to be involved with more of them at the open. That's what I like a larger account for. So I'm not just in the one. It's like, okay, this one's working, this one's not. And you just size into the one that is working, if that makes sense. Man, yeah, that's brilliant. It's just the one that is working, that's when you start sizing into that one, cutting the other one quicker. Kayvon will take a trade for me. All right, let me see. DUOL against the highs. Kayvon's like, never mind. I'm telling you the share size too. I mean, that's $10 risk, 10-point risk. So, probably 5 shares. That would be $50. What's up, Joshua Allen? No, I haven't yet. I'm planning to very soon. I want to this week. I want to throw another 1,000 in it this week. So until then, I'm probably going to be papering my methodology here, practicing it, getting that ASTS and sizing into it. I'm going to be making sure I'm doing correct position sizing, though, accordingly. Kayvon, I need to pop the short end of that, though. Okay, well, I wish I could do that for you. Let me spoof orders on the bid. Bob Z-Car is an example of a good setup for you. How you use the EMA plus volume. Yeah, and just the fact that literally the timing was perfect on that too. I was like, well, what was moving last week? Because that's probably what's going to start happening here shortly. Nothing else is going on. And that's exactly when this thing started moving. I mean, it's literally like not even rocket science. It's when nothing else is moving, traders go back to this stuff. And then you monitor it for the volume, especially on the long side. You can't really predict volume. God, dude, DUOL, not good. I don't know if you can really get an entry there. Man, I liked it at 495, not right now. So Isaiah, I got that about milking trades. Just gonna make losers smaller and stack up base hits. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. So you're not going to be doing leftovers at all anymore? All right, Kayvon, let me find you another trade. Like spoofing a MAC address. Yeah, on the level 2. Yeah, when the volume kind of thins out after the sell-off, like you're saying, it's just that's the time to start curling it back around. Oh my God, PLRZ. I always take the trade that turns into what I took this morning. I might not have anything for you, Kayvon. We'll see. Wolf curling back around. Oh my God. 430 to 458. You still working BDX? Oh, as you mentioned it, time to go. Nice. GPUS is still. Are you guys seeing this lower wick like I'm seeing on TOS? Did this thing really sell off down here in the 370s and pop back up? Sometimes these are not accurate on TOS. Let me look at CPro, GPUS. Yeah, I'm happy with the stop. ADPT curled all the way back around. I mean, it is what it is. Man, I'm seeing that on CPro too. GPUS, did that thing really do that? 470 down to 370, bought all the way back up to the highs. A 16% short interest there. I mean, if it did that, and there's that many buyers down there, and we're squeezing out, that thing could hold 450 today if she just sold off all the way down there. Bob back in Z-Car 1152. Bob playing with the fire. Yeah, Kayvon, I got nothing for you, man. Nothing for you right now. Wolf. I cannot believe Wolf is doing this. Man, it's what it is. Z-Car is selling at 12.15. All right. Forming some upper shadows there. Still on this upward trend. We'll see what Z-Car ends up doing, but not a lot else happening. So, I mean, GPUS is holding up too. And with that lower wick, man, that thing could hold up. 16% short interest. IMMP, the 220s is like a triple top right here. IMMP. It's got a little ascending triangle. You guys know I never trust those. It's not up a lot, though. 170 is the 220. 220 holding up right there. 225 is very tough on the past chart history. It's just not a ton of volume here. $2 is a 200-day. I mean, I would be interested in a short up through the 20s, but not a ton of meat here. Okay. Anything you guys are looking at? This is dead right now. GPUS is sitting around 520. That's still in play. IMMP is sitting around 220 as well with light volume. So I would not be interested in a short on something with light volume like that. With shorts, I really like to short into the euphoria outside of the hangovers. Hangovers is prior euphoria that I'm shorting into. Alrighty. Yeah, IMMP, keep that on watch. It's my birthday, guys. I'm about to go celebrate with some with a carnivore diet. Bob. Probably not. You can't celebrate. I mean, I can celebrate with some bacon. Maybe I'll throw a candlestick on some bacon. You know how it goes, you married men out there. My wife's got something planned out, so it's pretty much her birthday. Gotta see what she's got planned. Yeah, guys. Not an easy market this morning. Good job on the discipline. I'm pumped for you guys, and a lot of you are got your accounts funded, or you're funding it soon, or practicing even. If you're in here and just practicing, that's A-okay. Like, we're here to help. This is not a team in here we're not trying to one-up each other in here. That's what I like about it. We want to celebrate each other's successes and work on each other's, failures. It's a very open, transparent room. So don't feel afraid to speak your mind. I mean, Friday night, there were traders in here that were talking about losing hundreds of thousands of dollars trading. So, I mean, we've pretty much heard it all. Yeah, there's nothing you guys have to worry about. We're here to help each other. Oh, yeah. Get the ribeye going, Bob. I love flipping through tickers, but I ain't seeing nothing. I mean, Kayvon DUOL still is a maybe against the highs. Still wouldn't mind it. I could easily see this one going red. Cracking under previous close and going red. 80 PT USOB. Woof, with the high short interest, it's just going to flop around. Yeah, it is what it is. That's today, guys. 10:50. Wow. Deja vu from last week. I think this week's going to ramp up a little bit. Even with it, there's still been some decent plays to find in the mornings. You just have to be fairly speculative with them and get some good entries. Put the entries where you would put the stop, and maybe that'll work magic. But thank you guys for being a part of the team. We will see you guys tomorrow morning.